Welcome to Sound Photography. We just got a new lens, the 50mm f1.2. I have it here on the camera. We will take a look at some images. And we got the 24mm L f1.4 lens. In a couple of days I will upload some videos where we used this lens one time in Berlin on the streets and in Italy on the streets with portraits. And here I have the XT2. We will also take a look at some of the images portrait with this camera, with the 35mm 2.0 lens. We will take a look at these images in a couple of weeks from Düsseldorf, and I will go on Friday with this camera and with the 50mm 1.2 on the Canon 6D. Now I have the Canon 6D, I just got it today. I had it a couple of times. And now I thought it's time to get it. So I took some pictures today, all at f1.2, and I have a selection here. So let's just go through them. I know it's not so great to see on the camera that's filming now, but I just want to give you an idea. So all these pictures I took at f1.2, you see it up here on the left. And I did shoot it at f1.2 to see, does this lens work with my workflow, how I shoot, at f1.2? Or is everything unsharp because of the movement? So the Canon 6D only has 11 autofocus points. That is a problem when you're shooting at f1.2, because usually I focus and recompose, which means I put the center focus point, which is in the middle of it, and then focus and then turn the camera a little bit to the side and then push the button. And that is how I take every picture. Now, just to see if the lens is right, this time I used other autofocus points, but usually I only and always use the center focus point. And to me it is important because I got the lens today to see, is the focus right? Can I work with it at f1.2 or should I better go to f2 or 1.6. I have the 50mm 1.8 lens and I love that lens. It's light, it's super cheap, but even if it would be expensive I would still buy it because it just delivers very great image quality. And I don't shoot at f1.8 with the 1.8, I shoot at f2.2, 2.5, 2.8 always. It's sharp, it's in focus, it's accurate. So this time you see the f1.2 up here. I just walked around with Anna to see how the focus is. Now, she also took some pictures of me, and I have to see on the computer about the sharpness. Is it usable at f1.2, or do I have to put the aperture down to maybe 1.6, maybe 2.0? That is something that today I just wanted to test, and I thought I will show you some of the images that we took today. This is just in front of the house. We walked into the city, and I thought I'll show you the pictures in camera, just so you see. These are all JPEG images, unedited, and with the faithful picture style, and these with the this is the normal black and white picture style, which also works really nice. So you can have it as, these are all the JPEG files that you get as JPEGs. And I really like the look at f1.2. The shallow depth of field and yet still sharpness in the focus point. But I have to see it enlarge if it's really sharp. Now, I thought I'm going to make a monthly video where I will talk about the things that happened and the things that I want to do, just to give you a little bit off camera related subjects. So in October I'm going to make a video about the things that happened in my photography the last month and what I want to do in the couple of months coming. So here you see, for example, Anna photographed me and I am in the center of the frame. My head is right where the focus point is. Now, this picture to me has too much headroom. So up here it's too much space. But I wanted to see if we focus as good as possible. So head or the eye where the focus point is. And usually I would cut this upper half because it's too much headroom, but just to see if the focus is right, I wanted to use minimum focus and recompose and more focusing on the focus point. Okay, that's it for the 50mm f1.2. Just make this right. And yeah, so I will take this camera with this lens to Düsseldorf in 2 days for street photography, 2 days, and this camera also with me. I will use these two cameras, and this is the 35 2.0 and this is the 50mm 1.2. Maybe we will take this one as well, the 24, we'll see, and many videos are coming. See you soon.